So the question is, are you overwhelmed? Do you ever feel overwhelmed? What do you do when you feel overwhelmed? You typically stop, right? You take a break, you quit, you take a rest, you say, I can't do this, right? What do you do the next time you feel overwhelmed, right? You realize that that's an opportunity to become the next version of yourself. We did a video recently. I said, every time that you experience an adversity, that's your current capacity speaking to yourself. And it's, hey man, this is good. We did enough. Think about the word enough. Or at least, I got this done today. At least I showed up. At least I worked out. But was it everything? Did you give everything? So when you feel overwhelmed, what do? What do you normally do when you feel overwhelmed, right? You know what we typically do? We justify why we should stop. We justify why we should take a break. We justify why we did enough, right? We pat ourselves on the back and we're like, hey man, but at least you did this. You did good enough. And that was me. And I had to learn this concept of don't use the word at least. Don't use the word enough, right? Because you don't want to, at least I got an okay doctor. I got a good enough doctor. You don't want that from other people. You want the best, right? So when you feel overwhelmed, I'm overwhelmed. I'm over emotion. I'm overtired. I'm overstressed. I'm overwhelmed. Like Jocko Willing says, good, man, we got a problem. Good, man, we don't have that. Good, man, the car broke down. We're going to exercise. Good. When you become that person that starts looking at, man, I'm experiencing this. By the way, you're emotional, your flesh is weak, your spirit is strong, right? We've been going all day nonstop, back to back to back to back to back. And it's funny because when we do our ideation session for the videos, we come up with, hey, we got this coming up on the schedule, so we're going to have to film for this and this and this and this and this. And we got a lot of stuff on the plate right now. So we're like, man, we're about to knock out a bunch of content for the next couple weeks. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, damn, this has been a long session here, right? And it's funny because I get to the topic of exactly how I felt was the topic of today's video, right? This specific topic, which, do you feel overwhelmed? Are you tired? Man, we've done a lot. Man, it's good enough. Man, let's take a break. And it's like, man, no, that's the moment you get to become a new version. That's the moment you get to redefine your standard. That's the moment that you look inside and you find new energy. That's the moment that you break that old version of yourself. That's the moment you become somebody new. So the next time you feel overwhelmed, say goodbye to the past version of you. Say hello to the future version of you if you fight through it, because on the other side of overwhelmed is success. We'll see you on the next video, everybody. Take care.